As rabid leftist Democrats prepare to indict Trump for a fourth time on racketeering charges in Georgia, what are the Republicans doing? Dicking around, dicking around. James Comer, the head of the Oversight Committee, is afraid to subpoena the family of Joe Biden, worried about public reaction, worried about moderate Republicans, rhinos that are worried that they might lose their seat. Gee, we're going to build a stronger and stronger case. Well, they already have a strong case. And watch what we do in the next few days. I'm confident that we're going to get a conviction of Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, and James Biden for bribery and for negligent homicide in Afghanistan. But this is the Republican Party in a nutshell. Those of you who say, let the Republicans do it, as I said yesterday, are as criminally minded as the criminals that commit offenses against this country. It is criminal to sit there and to say, I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to party on. I'm going to drink. I'm going to go play tennis. I'm going to go play golf. I'm going to have a good time. I really don't give a flying. You know what happens to my kids or grandkids or anybody else or future generations. If our founding fathers felt that way, we would not have a country today. But the Republican Party is an absolute disgrace. It plays games. It's a sham. As Woody Allen says, it's a mockery of a travesty of two mockeries of a sham of a travesty. This is the opposition party in this country. It's worthless. It's corrupt. All it does is it raises money, and it continuously defrauds the American people with claims that they're going to do something. We conservatives and people of faith and others need to rise up ourselves. We need to do it for ourselves, peacefully and legally. We need to enforce our own legal system under laws of nature and nature's God. We need to indict, we need to try, we need to convict, we need to sentence, and then we need to call upon law enforcement and the military to carry it out, as we will do with Joe Biden, to put him in prison where he belongs, where the sun don't shine, as I always say, so he can rot in hell until he dies. This man has destroyed this country in 2.5 years, and he continues to persecute President Trump with his surrogates and his agents and with his Cheshire grin, smiling all the way to the bank, from communist China, from Russia, Ukraine, and Romania. This country has become a banana republic. We pretend that we're better than other countries. We're not better than other countries. And frankly, we're worse in terms of our government, not the people of this country. But it's time to wake up. Any other country in this world, if they saw what was going on, people would be in the streets right now. But right now, the American people are complacent. They are not aware in terms of the ramifications of what's going to happen to their kids, grandkids, and future generations. People that are my age will probably be dead before things go under for the final count. But think about your kids, grandkids, and future generations. And I'm not so sure I'll make it either in terms of this country being around by the time I expire. So I'm talking really tough right now, because you need tough talk, because the American people have let this country down. They've let our founding fathers down. They are turning in their graves, not our supporters, but other people that are out there. The majority of Americans, frankly, don't understand or don't want to understand. This is not a question of who's the president of the United States, because frankly, at this point, it doesn't matter. We need a new government and not a new nation. We need to start over again. We can fine-tune our Constitution. We can take immunity away from federal government officials. We can get rid of vile, corrupt judges like Judge Tanya Chutkan, who are sitting over Trump's January 6th trial. Some of the federal judges in this country are good, but in Washington, D.C., there is not one good federal judge. They're all corrupted or frankly corrupt. This is the worst place in the United States. And when we form a new government, we take the capital out of Washington, D.C., and take it somewhere else. Frankly, the odor that exists in Washington, D.C. is too great to ever get rid of. They think they're privileged. They think they're better than we are. That goes for Democrats and Republicans. It comes for the media, everyone. You know, we, the people, can be damned. They'll do what they want, and they'll make money hand over fist, and the hell with the rest of us. That's the bottom line. And then, of course, we see just today that Merrick Garland, the most corrupt attorney general in American history under Biden, has now appointed David Weiss. He's no Miami Vice, for that matter. He's a complete hack. this clown in Delaware. The Democrats like to say, oh, he was appointed by Trump. Trump didn't know who he was appointing. The lobbyists gave him those names. And in Delaware, you have to toe the line or you'll be retaliated against by the Biden crime family. Now he's the special counsel investigating Hunter Biden. Clever, but no cigar. This guy's a complete hack. He should be prosecuted himself. And in fact, we're going to do so. And right after Biden, we're going to get to Merrick Garland. We're going to get to Christopher Wray, who also is a complete chameleon, a Zelig. I like to use the Woody Allen analogy. These people are absolute disgraces, and they're criminals in their own right. It's time that we call it as we see it. Stop mincing words. Let's take action. We, the American people, can have these people tried, convicted, and put away. It's time to rise up. I don't want to see violence. I want to see the law carried out. The law of God has to be carried out. This is not the law of man. The law of man has become a complete joke in this country. And that concludes our Constitution, which is great on paper, but is not enforced and needs some fine tuning. So this is my message for today. It's tough love, people that are out there, but you better wake up, because if you care one iota about your kids, grandkids, and future generations, get off your fat ass and get to work. And that's my message for today. Join Freedom Watch at freedomwatchusa.org.